Welcome back, friends. Today I'm bringing you a new type of video. I'm going to be showing you 4 different meals we had this week and how I prepared them. And I will also leave the links to these recipes, if I have the links, down in the description box. But I thought it'd be fun to take you guys along on a few of our dinner meals. So keep watching. Alrighty, the first meal is going to be some chili. I actually got this recipe from my friend Maggie here on YouTube. I'll link her channel down below. She had sent me this recipe, so I wanted to definitely give her credit. And as you can see here, I did actually talk when I filmed this clip, but my son ended up being insane in the background, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do a voiceover. So anyway, this is all the ingredients I had, and I'll leave the recipe down below as well so you guys can see everything that's in there. But I first just started off with grinding the beef, the onions, and the green peppers. I put all the stuff in the cans in the crock pot, and then I added Worcestershire sauce and a ton of garlic. Who else loves garlic? I love it. I feel like you just can't have enough. Next, I added the ground beef mixture into the crock pot with the rest of the goodies. And this is a super simple recipe. I highly recommend it. It was really, really tasty. But yeah, I ended up just stirring everything together. And then I put it on high, I believe, for about 4 hours. It definitely could have went a little longer. This is definitely one of those recipes where you can let it sit all day long. And I feel like it just gets better and better. And when I reheated it the next day, it was even better the second day. So with the chili, I ended up adding some Famous Dave's cornbread. And you guys, it was the bomb. If you've never had it, definitely try it. Alrighty, the second meal I'm going to be showing you guys is some shake and bake chicken. I actually got this recipe from Kimmy from the channel She's in Her Apron. I watched it like I think a couple weeks ago. She put it out. I was like, oh my gosh, you guys, I gotta try it out because chicken can get a little bit boring here and there. So I went ahead and added all the seasonings, which I'll have the recipe. I'll have her video linked below for the recipe. And I put it in a Tupperware container. I didn't have any more Ziploc bags. I just ran out, but this worked just as fine. So I put the chicken in there 2 at a time to make sure it was thoroughly coated, as you can see there. And I ended up having about 6 pieces of chicken. And you definitely want to get the chicken thighs with bone in. Usually I'm a huge fan of chicken without bones, my husband as well. But I feel like it just made it taste so much better with the bone in. Or you can do bone out, whatever your choice is. But yeah, here I'm just mixing that up and putting it on the tray. And I believe I put this on 375 or 400 degrees for about 25 to 30 minutes. Definitely check it. I believe she said 20 to 30 minutes. So yeah, I ended up pairing that with some mashed potatoes and veggies. Alrighty, my third meal, I don't really have a name for this. It's like a creamy bacon crispy chicken recipe. I'm not really sure. I guess I'll have to come up with a name for it. But basically I started with breading my chicken with almond flour and Parmesan cheese mixture, and I dipped it in an egg first, fried that up, and then I started making the sauce, which is just heavy whipping cream, cream cheese, Parmesan cheese, and then I made the bacon on the side. I put that in the oven at 400 for 20 minutes, chopped up half of it, and then added it to the sauce, and then I kept the other half to top it with, and we ended up pairing this with rice. But this is a keto recipe. We're not doing keto right now, but if you wanted to keep it strictly keto, definitely do like cauliflower rice instead of this rice. So it's pretty versatile. But yeah, I just topped my chicken and rice with the sauce and then sprinkled some bacon. The last recipe I'm going to share with you guys is a slow cooker chicken and veggies. There are some potatoes in here too. But I just started off with cutting up the chicken, putting it in the crock pot, and then here are all the things I added to it. There's some garlic, carrots. I went and grabbed the potatoes. I had a couple I had to use up. But there are not too many seasonings in here, but there is quite a bit of butter, so you can always cut the butter down. But what I did is I melted the butter, And then I added the seasonings to the butter, and you'll see later on I add the garlic to it as well. I forgot to do it in this clip, but you'll see it down the line. But yeah, that's what I'm doing here. You mix that all up, and this I feel like is what makes everything so creamy, and just the chicken is the bomb after. But yeah, that's what I'm doing here. Once I added the garlic to the butter, I went ahead and drizzled that all over the chicken, the carrots, and the potatoes in the crock pot. And I did put this on high for about 4 hours or so. I'll link the recipe down below. If you guys want to see more videos like this, leave me a comment and let me know. I love getting feedback on types of videos you guys like to see, so definitely let me know. But thank you again so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.